find the good view. Okay, here, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, everybody. I'm Yu from Singapore. Now I'm joining the Super Chat Summit in Singapore now. Next to me is Mr. Edris Zhu. He's from Hong Kong and he got big successfully in his online business so far. So I have some questions with him for learn something about him. Hello, Mr. Edric.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I heard that you got the business in your online business so far. So can you share with us how did you get it?
Well, it wasn't exactly a smooth ride in the beginning. Like when I first got started 2.5 years ago, I know nothing about online business, know nothing about internet marketing, don't know what landing pages, never know what an email autoresponder is.
Yeah.
Haven't even placed one single Facebook ad.
Oh.
And it was a deep learning curve in the beginning because I wasn't really making it in the beginning. So basically what happens is I left a corporate job which I've been working for over 11 years. I've been with the company for over 11 years, and then I just suddenly left my job for whatever reason, and then I just dived right into the internet business. But at first I thought that it was something that is easy and doable, but then when I first actually got started, I actually got myself a little bit overwhelmed, not knowing what to do. But I went ahead and do it anyway. Just try to build the funnels, build all the emails, and place my first ad. And by the time when I placed my second ad, my Facebook ad actually got disapproved by Facebook, and I didn't know what to do. So it took me a while to finally get things right. But then even when I got things right, I wasn't really making the sales at all. So the income was not coming.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit discouraging at that time. So it was a struggle, but I guess it's because I was being persistent about it, knowing that I had no more income anymore. My backs are behind the wall. I was being pushed to the corner. So it's either do or die basically, or make it or break it. So I still go through the steps, and of course there are different things that I did. One of the things that I did was I actually got help along the way, got a little bit of help, got a little bit of advice along the way, and implemented a few strategies that I've learned, and eventually the results started to come. So by my 15th month, I believe, I actually crossed my first $100,000. That would be January last year. But last year was a good year because I made about $400,000 last year, 410 or 420, something like that. And this year is also going well so far, I guess.
Okay, I think this year you have a bigger successful in this products with your online business. So, why did you give decision to do the online business with this system, with this product?
Well, there wasn't really no particular reason because I just when I look back, like when I first got started in internet business, what I really was looking for is just an online business that I could really get started. I got fascinated by whatever happens in the internet because I actually knew a friend or knew someone who actually used to be working for Yahoo in Hong Kong. So basically, they got 3 people working for Yahoo, and the three guys just left the company, after working for 1 year, and then the year afterward they got very rich. So I tried to figure out what they were doing. So apparently they just developed Facebook game. They just built Facebook games, and my eyes were really open through talking to these people, and because I didn't realize at the time that there were actually people all around the world who are actually willing to pay for games. Usually when I play games, I just play for free. I don't pay for it, but a lot of people are actually willing to pay for it. That's when I started to realize that there is a lot of potential with the internet, and that's why I started to search online, looking for internet thing. So by chance, I just found this company, and it was something that happens at around the time So around the time when I decided to leave my job,
Yeah.
so they had an event in Hong Kong, so I just signed up for that, went to it, took a dive, went through it, and it wasn't. You can say this wasn't a logical decision, but then it's also a logical decision because like I thought about doing something like ClickBank or JV Soup, but then. Because I was a corporate executive when I left my job, so I needed something that would at least has the potential to match my income, and that's why I took a dive, took a chance with the system, and went with it.
Yeah. So you did many products until you made this products and this system. So you got the business with this, and I really admire your result with this system. So can you give me some advice for me? I'm just newbie, so please give me some advice for in the future. I can have a business successful like you.
All right. So first of all, how long have you been in the business?
Until now, I have been joined to business 2 years ago, but I sell some physical products and not have a backend system. So I sell really hard, but still now I'm not still not have too much successfully too much money that I expect.
All right.
So it's just yesterday I missed this. I missed Mr. Chang, and I decided to join this system just 2 weeks ago.
All right.
Just 2 weeks ago, yeah.
All right. So here's what would be my advice. Like this is something that when I first got started, because I went through an event in Hong Kong back in October 2015. So one of the things that one of the speakers said during the event was you need to take massive actions. So I have kept that in mind. It's not up to this day. So when I first got started, when I was in basically learning mode in the first week, I was watching videos, trying to learn everything. But then 1 week later, I realized that watching videos is not going to make me an income. So I decided that I need to take action. So that's something that I would recommend everyone to do. You need to learn, all right? You need to learn. Everybody needs to learn the fundamentals. There is no shortcut for that. Even when you're learning about how to build a landing page or Facebook ad, it's not something that you can push a button and make profits immediately. There's fundamentals that you need to learn. So one of the things as an entrepreneur is you need to learn, and you need to learn faster than everybody else. But you have to keep in mind that don't be stuck in the learning mode.
Yeah.
You have to take action.
Yeah.
And when you take action, it's consistent action, because consistency is key. You can't do one thing today and then leave it for 2 weeks later. Besides, it needs to be daily, consistent action. So every single day, because we all have limited time. Everybody only got 24 hours, right? So even it doesn't matter whether you're working full-time or part-time, because you have limited time. So you have to think about every single activity that you're doing. It has to be an income-generating activity, or at least there's a potential to generate an income. So some of the habits that ever since leaving my job, even some of the habits I've changed already. I wasn't exactly a TV watcher, but I used to watch a little bit football. Because nowadays I don't even have time to watch that, right? Because when I do something, I think about whether the activity is an income-generating activity or not. So I really focus on the income-generating activities. So I'll say you learn, but learn fast. But you need to do the implementation, take action. It has to be consistent action
And focus.
and it has to be income-generating activities.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for just sharing with us, and
You're welcome.
hope you have more businessfully in the future in this year and some next year. And I hope to meet you some months ago. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Eric.